person that I can look across the room and we don't have to say nothing and just bust out laughing. You know, to be able to look at one of your friends and be able to say, okay, I know that person has me.
Yes.
I don't have to worry about that person saying anything about me or allowing anybody else to hurt me in any type of way. I always felt safe with him.
How do you guys keep it alive, bring it back to life, whatever? You know, what does that
Sometimes
look
you have
like?
to bring it back alive because you do get so comfortable that now we're just living, now we're just existing. And if sex is the basis of your relationship, you're in trouble.
This is Legra.
This is Stephanie.
This is Cherie.
And this is Ivania. And this is Timeless and Unfiltered, where we are spilling the tea on midlife, one laugh at a time.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Timeless and Unfiltered, where we are spilling the tea on midlife,
one laugh at a time. I am Legra.
I'm full. I'm Cherise.
And I'm Ivania.
Stephanie just ate. Well, we all just ate.
Oh, God.
But it was good.
Yes, it was.
It was good. We probably didn't need to eat before we filmed.
Right.
So, first of all, we already need naps without eating, and now we really need a nap. But we're going to get through this with our energy. You probably noticed we have a fifth host on the couch today.
Yay.
We thought we'd come and talk to our wonderful dear friend, Miss Cheryl Biggs. Hello. Well, Cheryl has been married for
39 years.
39 years.
Black love.
Is that black love? Okay, black love. And being that I've been married before, Cherise has been married. The two ladies have not actually been married yet.
I've been engaged. Somebody loved me enough to give me a ring to two different people.
I got one little ring back in high school. Does that count?
No. Okay.
Well, the point of it is, we can't give a perspective of what it's like to be married with someone for 39 years. So we thought we'd bring one of our dear friends on board to tell us what's the secret, because we're trying to get the ring. Hello. And keep the ring. Well, some of us are.
Keep the ring.
Well, let me rephrase that. We're trying to help them get one. I don't necessarily need one at this point. If it happens,
This is why
God
I'm
willing,
confused
God
with
willing.
you. This is
Right.
why I'm
I said
confused.
if it happens,
Because you was
God
just a
willing.
hopeless romantic.
And I'm like,
Do you want to get married or
Thank you.
not?
Tell her
She
for
can
me.
still be a
Hopeless
hopeless romantic, and
without
if
being married.
right. But if
Romance
it
with
happens, and
romance.
opportunity presents and it's right, then she's there.
Then
she's
she's
not
there.
denying it. She's just like,
It's just not the center and the focus of my life at the age of 55. Would I love for it to happen? I love love.
Yeah.
I love to be in love.
Yeah.
But I love to receive love.
Yeah.
I love to, somehow I've become my mother. I love to cater to my man. I laugh because when Cherise has seen me with someone before, she was like, oh my gosh, she took a picture and a video.
Sure did.
Which is so funny.
Like
what?
And people were like,
and she was giddy.
Oh.
Because of that. And I was like,
When that
oh,
person they expect you to be so professional all the time. And now here you are giggling like a little
I'm a girl.
You're a girl.
I'm a girl.
Love it.
But no, I love love. It's just not the center and my focus. You know, I'm wide open to receive it, but I'm not chasing after it.
I'm not chasing. I'm going to attract my deaf buddy if you're out there.
Well, I don't like going through the weeds.
You got to go through the weeds to get to the
You have
flowers.
to.
At 55, I have been through enough weeds.
You want to take the short bus
Yeah,
on a
I am.
relationship.
I'm gonna get on the
You
short
just wanna
bus,
get
take
on,
the
like,
short
listen,
cut,
bro,
get a short
and
bus,
we
and
will
the
be
yard.
Oh.
And whatever it takes to require. So yes, I am a hopeless romantic. And it still would be wonderful to find that person, even though, look, I don't have 39 years, but if God blessed me with another 30,
That's great.
it would be great to spend that 30 with someone and someone to travel with and all of those good things. So since I can't give you that perspective and none of us could, man, we had to go get an expert with 39 years.
How you do it, girl?
Because how in the world do you do it for 39 years? That is more than half of your adult life you have been with the same man.
You guys
Come
grew
on,
up
girl, give us some
together.
tips because we're trying to figure it out.
there is no secret. It's like one day just turns into another day. And you look up, and I don't know that we pay attention to it until somebody says it. You know, I know for a fact my son's like, please tell me how y'all do this. And he even calls his father like, how are you with mom for this long? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't think I can do it. But you're going on year 7, son.
Oh,
but
that's good.
yeah, and there's no secret. I can't sit here and lie and say, oh, we compromise. Oh, you know, no. It's just one day rolls into a week.
But you have to like each other.
We do like each other. We were friends first.
Seeing that's the foundation.
Yes.
Oh yeah, well, take us back. How did you meet?
Okay, how did you meet?
Oh God.
Well,
now is this gonna be his version of the story? Or
no, it's gonna be Cheryl's version. Anthony. I was coming home from basketball practice. His uncle is a year younger than me. There was a train strike in New York, and Anthony went to Teterboro School of Aeronautics. So he had to catch the train and the bus from New York to Jersey to get to school, back and forth. Well, because of the strike, he didn't do it, but his grandfather lived.
Good Lord, okay.
2 houses down, right?
Okay.
It's his uncle, so it's his grandfather's
Okay.
house. Lives 2 houses down from me, but me and his uncle went to school together.
Okay.
So I was coming home for basketball practice looking a hot mess.
But them short shorts and them long legs.
No, Anthony can tell you exactly what I had on.
Oh,
wow.
I cannot. I remember, I think it was a blue and tan Puma sweatsuit, if I remember his story correctly. He could tell you the sneakers I had on. Hair sweated out. I looked a hot mess because I was mad because my mother sent me to the store. And I had to walk because that's up north. We didn't.
Right.
So I was walking by. He said hi. I said hi. Curtis introduced me and said, hey, what's up? And I kept going. He asked his uncle who was I. And he told him, he was, man, you don't want to bother with her. She's dating a 3-letter man. You know, she already spoke.
Oh, that was when we had letter jackets back in the day. You had a 3-letter man. Okay, he was playing 3 different sports. Okay.
So he was like, you don't want to bother with her. She got 3, brothers, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, okay. His version of the story is that when he saw me, he said, I could do something with that.
Okay.
So
he did. Yeah, apparently he did.
We were friends, right? We were friends. I tried to hook him up with my friends because I thought he was a nice guy because I was already taken. So I never looked at him like that until he made me look at him like that.
And how did he make you look at him like that?
Just being present. He was just present. He was just right. Like, I'm from up north. I can say safely out a hood rat, but I could dress it up. And so for me, it wasn't about like now everybody kind of wants microwave love. They want you to have the house, the car, the dog, the fence. And for us, we knew that we had to hustle for it. So while he was going to school, I was helping him study because I had never met a black person saying they were going to be an aircraft mechanic. You going to fix what?
Airplanes? You're right.
Airplanes? We don't do that.
So he's known for a long time that's what he wanted to do.
No, he wanted to throw bags for Eastern Airlines because that's what his uncle did.
Eastern Airlines.
And he wanted to travel. So he wanted the travel benefits, and whoever his counsel was said, why don't you just go to school to be a mechanic, not just throw the bags? And he was like, whatever's going to get me to fly free, that's what I want to do. So we used to sit down together and study. And if I went places, his uncle, we all had the same friends because we went to Catholic school, so it was maybe about 25 black folks in there. So we all had the same friends. We all ran in the same circle.
Oh, y'all went to private school?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Rich.
I don't know why my mother did that.
Okay.
So what happened to the Letterman
Where
guy?
the 3-letter man at? So you were doing all this studying while you had a 3-letter man?
Kinda, sorta. What happened is I also played volleyball besides basketball. And we always had what was a 24-hour volley-thon. So Anthony came as my friend and would have like food ready for me, juice, soda,
he was
a
working hard.
pound.
He was determined. He
Yes.
wanted.
He was working you.
Without me
Intentional, love
knowing.
it.
He was working you.
He was, setting me up. And so it was winter. We wound up having a storm that night, a snowstorm. And so we didn't know it until it was time to go. And so maybe Anthony was with me for 23 and a half hours. And the last half an hour, my boyfriend showed up because he was away at college. So he showed up at the volleyball. And he stayed for the last 30 minutes, and then it was time to go home. And so I would have had to walk. And so it's 25 blocks from my school home. I'm used to that because we walk it every day.
Yeah, in the north, up north.
So Anthony said, no, I'll drive y'all home. So
y'all.
Yes.
So the one who been
Her
working
boo
you all this
thing.
time drove you and your boyfriend home. Okay, so he
and
drove
his
you
uncle
home.
drove us home. Dropped my boyfriend off first, then dropped me off, and then he went home. And he said his uncle said, you stupid, she just played you. You need to drop her, you just played her. So a couple weeks went by, I hadn't seen him, didn't talk to him, nothing. In my brain, it didn't faze me because we ain't in a relationship, we friends. So my boyfriend, Anthony, decides to come by the house to talk. My boyfriend shows up again the same time.
It's like a movie.
And this time, Anthony says, you have to make a decision.
He said it in front of your boyfriend.
Like my boyfriend was standing there, Anthony was standing there,
come
and
on,
I'm right
God.
here. And Anthony said, you have to make a decision. And that's when I looked at him and I was like, oh, wow. oh, okay. And so I looked at my boyfriend and I said, hey, Anthony, came by for a visit, so I'm gonna have to get with you a little later. So
He was saying a decision on who was staying at the house or who you gonna date.
who I was staying with at the
Okay,
house at
okay,
the moment.
Or at the moment.
Oh, at the moment.
But
I thought it was like dating.
Yes.
I was like, did
Yes.
you kiss Anthony?
That was
before?
his thing. Was like, I'm not leaving. He said, if you tell me to leave, I'm gone.
Oh God.
And so I was like, oh, okay.
Oh gosh.
Love, I'll talk to you later. I'm gonna call you later, okay?
Oh jeez.
And your boyfriend was okay with that?
No, he
That's
wasn't.
what I was
He
like.
wasn't. He
Because
couldn't have
I was
been.
just like, your boyfriend was okay
He
with
left. He did leave. There was a whole lot going on after that, after he left.
Oh God.
He wasn't my boyfriend no more. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I guess
Probably
not.
went
And
crazy.
may he rest in peace. But and that's what made me look at him, because every girl I would set him up with, they would come back and be like, he said nothing. What do you mean he says nothing? Anthony talks a mile a minute to anybody. And they were like, he didn't say nothing to us. And I was like, what are you doing? I'm setting you up with like the nicest girls. What are you doing? And they was like,
Not
no.
what he wanted.
He wanted you.
And that's when my girlfriend was like, he wants you. And I was like, no, he doesn't. I'm dating for like, no,
love
he doesn't.
story.
Yeah, he slow walked her down.
He sure did.
Yeah, look at that.
He sure
Build it
did.
up and build it up.
What you say?
Right now it's solid.
Yeah.
That's how we met.
And 39 years later, and of course, we only get to see the end result. The outside looking in. I'm sure ups, downs,
Absolutely.
round and rounds,
Absolutely.
and all of that. But y'all still together.
We still together. That's why I said when y'all asked me to come here, I was like, what day is it? Am I going to say nice things today? I'm not going to say nice things. My mother was like, behave yourself. And Anthony just laughed. But no, 39. I feel safe with him. And that's what's
my God.
important to
So
me.
important.
The only downside of that I would probably say is I felt like I gave all of myself to my family.
That's
And so
just
now
being a
here I
woman.
am at 60 saying, who is Cheryl?
Yes.
What does she want?
Wow.
What does she like? And it's a difficult situation because when we got married, I had a television, he had a VCR. So everything
Y'all was peanut
we
butter and
had-
jelly.
Baby.
Hey, we watching TV. Everything we have other than his motorcycles have been in both of our names.
Yeah.
So it's like when I turned 50, I went and bought my own car. And that was the first time that I bought anything on my own.
Oh wow.
And he didn't like it. He did not like that I did that.
Did he already have his motorcycle?
Yes. But
All right,
He wanted to be included.
right, why did I feel
Go
the
do
need to
this
go get something with
on
just
your
my name
own.
on it? Like, what you trying to say?
He was getting scared. He was like, she about to leave.
You got right.
What you doing?
Drive
I should have been the one because chicken head went at the motorcycle club,
All right, chicken head.
and I don't rock with that crowd.
Okay.
I definitely stand out. So I'm the one that should show the concern, but to him, for me to step out and do something on my own was like, wait a minute, where did that, where did that come
Especially
from?
after that many years.
Yeah, and I don't know why I felt the need to not tell anybody I was going to get it or anything like that. I think I did it just to see if I could, just to see if Cheryl could do it, not mommy, not wife, not your mother's caretaker, not, just Cheryl. And so it was funny because I had a handicap sticker in my car. And I told my oldest daughter, I said, I think I'm going to go get the license plate. That heifer said, that's selfish.
I'm sorry.
I said, selfish?
What?
I was like, are you kidding me? I said, why? It's my car. Like, it's not like you take the sticker and put it in your car. And she was like, I don't know. That just seems so singular. Like, you don't want to share. And
It's not supposed to be shared.
I lost it. I lost it on her. I said, I have given y'all my entire
My
life.
I can't even have my own license plate.
Oh.
Wow.
But I didn't know that's how my family looked at me. Like, yeah, you're
own
ours.
her.
Like, you belong to us. You
we
don't
own
get to
you.
do things on your own.
Oh, Lord.
So that's why if I travel with you guys, like my phone is constantly going off because they're
Oh
like, where
my
you
God.
at? You okay? Are you all right?
To the
Do
point that
need
you can't
something?
enjoy yourself because you are still solving problems because we
I
travel
heard
together
you,
all the
yeah.
time. She's still solving problems at home while we're in Jamaica, while we're in Mexico, or wherever we are. Her phone rings from her family the whole time. So look, I'm gonna put a disclaimer out there. I'm single. Don't listen to me. You're gonna be sitting there single too.
No. But
Look, I'm gonna give you my disclaimer.
But it's learned because I was listening to y'all conversation earlier and what you said. No.
Boundaries.
Yes, it's starting to
had
set boundaries.
And so what's sad is that before, when Anthony and I were having issues with our marriage, I would always say that you're never home. Well, of course not. He's on a motorcycle. That's his thing. That's like his fraternity.
Yes.
And the one thing he said to me that hurt my feelings, but it was so true. He said, don't get mad at me because you don't have a hobby. And I was like, oh, no, he didn't.
Yeah.
No, he didn't. And then I had to sit there and say, oh, he's right.
I got to do something.
Because your whole life has been mommy wifey.
Always.
Yes.
Always working. When I got let go because of my disability, that was my identity. That was mine.
To be
my
able to leave,
working
go
as a
work.
manager at a doctor's office, taking care of other people, that was my identity. And when I lost that, I had a problem.
So
I
did you
had a
find
big
something
problem.
to do?
Not yet.
Oh, geez.
Okay, so
Still
we're still
searching?
trying to discover
Still
who Shirley
searching.
is.
Okay.
That's so amazing. At 60.
At 60.
Are you having fun
Now
doing
we're
it?
trying to discover who Shirley
There's
is.
something that we all have in common.
Yes.
Single and married. One of the things that we talked about in one of our episodes was you get to middle age and you're trying to figure out what am I supposed to do next. But the difference is we said that we had the free time, that it was quiet, right? It was quiet and we can do that. You're kind of in the same thing because you said, where's my identity? Who am I? Who is
Yes.
Cheryl?
She's been
At that midlife, right? It's just that you still have your husband and family kind of surrounding you, but it's the
Still
exact
there.
same thing. It's still
Right.
there.
And they have their own identities.
Yeah.
And so
Wow.
there was a Facebook page, I think I had posted all three of my kids, and I was like, I'm so proud of them. They're out there living their lives. Anthony commented under there and said they get it from their dad. Right? And
Wait a
I
minute.
commented and said somebody had to be the disciplinarian. Somebody had to be the
At home.
the
Somebody
same
making
one
sure,
to keep this date, this
Yeah.
thing going. And that's the truth. If you look at my children's page or my husband's page, they jumping out of
excited
planes,
like they are.
swimming
They
with
are.
sharks. They gonna,
Wow.
Well,
Where's Cheryl at?
what can you do or are you doing to try to discover who Cheryl or free Cheryl? Because she in there. Whatever it
She
is,
in there.
it's in there.
She's in
What
there.
What are you doing or trying to do or want
Just
to
getting
do?
out there.
Like what? What do you do? What's,
Ain't
what
none
have
out
you
here.
done?
I don't know.
Ain't none out here.
No, she ain't looking for nobody in the streets now.
No, but I'm just saying,
She ain't out
there's-
there.
But there's nothing out here.
I don't wanna go out looking like some old lady. I want somebody to say, "Oh, she lived a good life." Like
Yes.
I'm still going to keep myself up, and I'm a big flirt. Let's just.
Oh,
I'm
wait.
still a big flirt. I've always been a big flirt.
I had
What?
nothing to do with that.
I'm a big flirt.
Oh,
I'm a big
knows
flirt.
that, I'm
Yeah.
sure. Yeah.
I'm a
Your
big
mates
flirt.
usually know that. It's
I'm a big
just-
flirt.
But I'm gonna tell you, she a good wingman too.
Yeah.
I'd be like, Cheryl, no, because Cheryl will get you in trouble too. Be like, Cheryl, no.
See,
in there and talk to him.
That's a joke with me and my son because my son thought it was my husband that turned me out.
Ooh, turn me
no.
out.
And I was
Honey.
like,
No,
no,
boo-boo.
boo-boo.
Nah.
It was me. And he was like, what? And yeah, it was your mama. Your daddy was a nice guy.
Mama,
Your mama was not a nice guy.
because they can't view mama
you cannot.
in that
Oh,
light.
no.
Mama can't
Oh,
be
no.
sexual. Mama
Oh,
can't be
no.
sexy. Mama
Oh,
can't be
no.
the aggressive one. Mama can't. That's not mama.
Mama can't go out to dance. No.
Lord, you and this going out to dance.
I just told my son, I said,
I
yeah, me
love
and my
to
friends are
dance.
going to Ellery's. He's like, that's not safe. Why are y'all going out? And I said, here
See,
you
like
go.
when we went out to see your son sing, I
Yes.
love that. I love that. And here's the thing about that. Anthony will say, I will take you to do those things. Well, sometimes I don't want you to go with me. I want to go have fun with my friends. I want to go out and act like, yep, I'm single.
I'm single,
too.
yeah.
Don't do that.
I got a Google number, but I'm not. I'm not.
Okay, look, we ready to cut this episode.
What is going on?
We ready to
did
cut
not
this
say that,
episode.
Anthony.
I know you do. But look, we gonna cut this episode. Look, because we ain't about to have nobody saying I'm on here breaking up our marriage.
No families.
No. Only we can break up our marriage.
That's right.
Period. Even when people have attempted to do so, and I've gotten text messages from people that say, "Oh, we sharing the same man, baby. Tuck him in and make sure he don't catch a cold, okay? Because I need my bills paid." I'm not fighting with you. If you got a connection with him, clearly he gave you a number or something.
Oh, my
So
God.
I'm not arguing with you. I'm not arguing with you. It's been too long and my name on everything. I'm not leaving. So you ain't breaking up the marriage. If it's broken up, it's because
You decided or he
one of us
decided.
Him,
decided,
yeah.
right? And so that's my running joke. I'm like, girl, look, as long as you see that tattoo of my name on his body, I'm not going nowhere. I'm going nowhere. All his grandchildren on his arm, boo. He's stuck.
Yes.
He's stuck.
Oh, Lord.
But we're friends. We're friends. He's that person that I can look across the room and we don't have to say nothing and
Yes.
just bust out laughing.
How important
Because
do you
he's
think
a
that
good
is
guy.
to be a friend first? to
Yeah.
Somebody.
Yeah.
that's the
I think it's
foundation.
important
Yeah, I think so, too.
because I don't know, I could just look, to be able to look at one of your friends and be able to say, okay, I know that person has me.
Yes.
I don't
That's
have to
true.
worry about that person saying anything about me or allowing anybody else to hurt me in any type of way. So I don't have to worry about that. And I knew that with him because I always felt safe with him.
No, that's so important.
Yeah.
It is.
He was my landing pad. Like because I used to have a really, really, really bad temper. Really bad.
Used to.
Used
Cheryl?
to.
I know we both.
I
we both
haven't
said
met that
used
Cheryl,
to.
but I've heard
No,
about this Cheryl.
I was
there's
introduced
another
a couple of
part
times.
me, right? You might have that make you see colors that you didn't know was there. And he's always been. He's the opposite. He's the one that
Yeah.
will reel me back and be like, "No, Cheryl, what's that TikTok thing that they be saying? somebody nice opens the door and somebody saying, and the other person jumping out from front saying, "What you say?" You know, it's like that. Like people would say to him, "You married to who?" Because he's always the nice guy. We're not gonna get nowhere with you being nice. I'm gonna need you to move. I'm gonna need you to move because this. But we're not gonna do that. And so he always had a way of diffusing me.
It's like yin and yang.
Absolutely. We are.
Well, I'm glad you reeled this back because I didn't know what direction we was going to head this conversation.
No, because you asked me what was I trying to do to find myself. So just to go out there and like if I go somewhere, I will sit there and text him and say, "You are still the most attractive man in the room." And he may not be with me.
That's so
great.
But I can sit there and just like stand in the room and be like, "Yeah, no, I'm going home." You know, it's just I still got the one. I still got the right one.
And I think as long as you feel that after 39 years.
That's dope.
Well, you got a good one, Cheryl.
Yeah.
I don't even know where I was 39 years ago. Like, what in the world?
Absolutely.
Okay, wait, let me see.
That's a long
like I'm calculating
time.
backwards. Like,
So
where
like
was
the
I?
passion, like how did, the same things for that long? Like how do you guys keep it alive, bring it back to life, whatever? What does that
Sometimes
look
you have to
like?
bring it back alive because you do get so comfortable that now we're just living, now we're just existing. And if sex is the basis of your relationship, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
I understand
You're in
that.
trouble.
Yeah.
Even with my condition, I'm in pain a lot, but I hide it. And I don't think that he really understood it until 2 months ago when he got sick. Out of all of these years, he's seen me, taking me to the hospital, to the doctor, until he experienced that. He was like, "Oh my God, I don't know how you're doing this. I don't." And I'm
babies
telling
anyway.
him,
They are.
oh, he was sick though. And I'm trying to explain to him how you need to take your pain meds, how you need to don't chase the pain. Stay ahead.
Yeah, you got to stay ahead of the
He
pain.
didn't get it. And he was just like, "I am so sorry. I am so sorry," because I didn't get it. So, and that's what I explained to my kids. I said, sex is not the cornerstone of your relationship. You need to have some kind of connection because what happens when that stops? What happens if that has to take a break? And so the funny part of it is that you could not think about it for a while and all of a sudden he walked past and I smell him.
Come here.
Come lay down real quick.
I felt that over here.
So he still
Because
does it for you.
we were watching when you was like, "I miss smelling a man." Me and him was watching that.
Oh, y'all watch
And
that?
he was sitting there talking, "I smell good." And I just laugh. He makes me laugh. He makes me laugh. And you right.
Come on in
And
this room.
so,
Come on, lay down.
or I'll leave somewhere and he be like, "Where you going? You got 10 minutes? Listen.
I love that.
I can give you 15.
I give you 15. Right. Don't waste my time. In 10 minutes, I give you 15. So it's just really a comfort thing at this point because it's not like I'm having sex like a marathon, like I'm trying to keep you.
Right.
Yeah.
At this point, we're just relaxing with each other. That's what it is.
Oh.
You could fall on the floor sometimes on vacation, but it is what it is.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
I love it. A good love story.
Yeah.
A good love story.
Yeah,
he's
hope
my
out here
partner.
for-
Oh, yeah, it's okay.
Because there's not a lot of people out here to choose from these days. So.
No. And I think that people have to get away from, initially you are attracted to what you see. So don't lie and say, "Oh, what's his eyes? Oh, his conversation." No, you're attracted.
Something draws you.
Yes.
There's a physical attraction there
something draws
somewhere.
you.
Somewhere. And
You don't think so? What is
I'm not saying that they have to be
I
drop
always
dead
hear you say that.
gorgeous.
That's a good
not what
looking
I'm
man.
saying.
She's just saying there's something that
yeah.
Oh,
I don't
for
know if it's
anybody.
your-
like there's something
Oh,
you meet
okay.
and you see and you be like,
Oh, when if
I
you're
don't care if it's
attracted
your
to
smile,
somebody.
if it's his smile,
Okay.
if it's
Yeah.
his swag, the way he
Okay.
walked, there was something that made you look twice.
yes. Yes.
It's-
That's
Instead
not
of
saying
you-
that's the person that you wind up with.
No,
We're just
no,
speaking in general.
no,
like
no.
if you see somebody, you're like, oh shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
but I think now, at least I see, at least like my daughter's friends and stuff, they want the guy to come with the whole package. And sometimes you have to help put that package together.
Yeah.
Because when Anthony had nothing and I'm studying with him, and we would go, a date would be go to the airport and we would watch the planes take off. And it was part of a test for him because he had to be able to identify that plane in the sky, 727, 300, 200, 400. And we would be sitting there with the book, looking up at the plane take off and land, take off and land. And I said, I know my friends think I am so corny.
No.
But for me, that book was my future. So
Listen.
I get it.
We think
We gotta
younger women
pass.
these days are willing to go through that with a guy
No.
to get them. And
I
then
don't see it.
I don't know. And then, but if
social
you do it, then
media.
the men will like leave you and they go get the next hot thing.
That's
out
what
there, too.
a lot of women
That's the problem.
be worried about that.
That's it too. Because these women out here don't care to take what's yours.
Nope.
They don't.
They do
If they
not.
see that you think it's good,
They want
well,
it.
then I want it, right?
They want it.
But you don't know what I put into it
Thank you.
Make it
to make it good. Like it's
And
a
keep it
recipe.
good.
If you take me out the recipe, baby, it's not the
It's
same.
soup.
It's
This
not
soup
the
is
same.
bland.
It's not the same.
It's not the same.
It's not.
But okay, at this age, and I'm just talking to the ladies, I always felt like my younger Legra, I'm ready to go, was ready to go through the fire with someone. 55 Legra, I ain't got that kind of time. I don't have that kind of time.
But you would think at this point, people halfway got this
You
shit
would
together.
think,
Right.
but
You would think.
if they did, we wouldn't all have 4 single people sitting on the couch.
Well, we're in
right?
Atlanta. It's a difference.
Maybe? Yeah.
It's a difference
Why you
being
say
in Atlanta.
because we're in Atlanta?
Like
Yeah,
10 to 1.
yeah, it's 10 to 1. It's different. Because I've heard men tell me, man, if you lived in Alabama or anywhere else, I would have been married. But because I'm here in Atlanta and it's 10 to 1, it's just way more women.
Too many options for them.
It is. It is. And then for women have now become the aggressors with the men because they have this scarcity complex. There aren't hardly any, heterosexual men for us to mess with. So I don't care that he's with her. If he's showing me attention, I think I can pull him from her.
Some man
because
no man.
yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
We both seen them here going.
At the same time.
Yeah, we did. I just, you know what? Honestly, at the end of the day, who's for you is
It's
for
for you,
you.
yeah.
And I'm gonna just be honest. I've never had a problem, like ever, with anybody. And I'm not saying you guys have insecurity, so that's not what I'm saying. But what somebody do is what they do. And at the end of the day, if I have somebody and somebody's coming for them as the receiver, they have the ultimate decision on how they
Yeah.
respond.
Right.
I don't give a damn who's coming after them and what they doing. And I'm not jealous, and I'm not sitting there trying to figure you out. You don't have to give me out. We didn't say all of this, but I'm just saying I'm not looking in your phone.
Nope.
Yeah, no.
I'm not trying to figure out what you're doing.
I don't either.
I'm not being insecure.
I'm not texting you.
And for me, the people that I date or whatever, they know that about me. And I have never in any relationship ever gone back. Once I'm gone, I'm gone. Everybody know that. I'm very no nonsense in that way. So I don't give a damn who's out there. Ain't nobody me.
Yeah, that's it.
There's nobody
of
out
the
there
day.
that's Sharice, that's me. There's somebody that's always gonna have a better body, longer hair, whatever they have going on, more money, whatever they have going on. So I don't care nothing about that. And in Atlanta, I can still pull whoever, whatever, with no, it's not. It's
How do you
not
get that to the
being
younger girls?
here.
Because a younger me, now I'm like that. But as
Right,
a young
like-
girl, no. I did
I
look
think
into
it's
the
what we.
phones,
I think
all
it's
that.
what we see. I think it's what we watch. I was younger, and I probably was very different than I am now. You know what I mean? And I'm sure my daughters see me different today than they saw. More security. I feel more safe. Now I could honestly say I've always been the one. I think I've said that before. I don't mind approaching somebody, so that may be a part of it too. But I'm just not falling to that. I'm not falling into that thing about what Atlanta look like and what the other women are doing, because I just think that we give I keep saying the receiver, but the other person, we we'll go after another woman and say what she's doing, but we never sit back and look at what the person who's a receiver, they're coming at. They gotta come after your man. And what is he doing? And how did they get his number? His number just didn't jump in their damn pocket or phone.
That's right.
But because we don't want to deal with it, the accountability of holding that MF responsible.
Exactly.
We don't want to be responsible for holding him accountable, so we go jump on the other person, and they got something to do with it. Actually, they don't know me shit. They don't owe me
That's always
anything.
been
They
said
don't owe
again,
me
don't owe you
anything.
shit.
You owe me something, and
My
I'm not
covenant
coming
is
after
with
you.
you.
I'm not
Yep.
trying to figure out what you're doing. When I don't feel comfortable or safe,
I'm done.
It's a wrap.
it's time for me to go.
Yes.
It's just that simple. I don't give a damn what city we live in, Atlanta or anywhere else.
I don't think I don't think I have ever gone through his stuff.
Yeah, because why?
Never. Right. Right. What I'm gonna do? Call her up and say, hey, I found your number in your phone. What? No.
People do.
Ain't nobody gonna see me swear. You will never see me swear.
Right. I've never. Right. And it's the truth. It's like you said, people still come up to me, oh, you married? Yes. Are you happy? What?
People are bold.
Yes,
baby.
they do that.
Yeah,
they
they
will
will
ask you.
They
They don't
definitely
care.
ask, are you
They don't
happy?
care down
Horrible,
here.
and they don't care. But when you're, I feel like, no, I'm not married either. But I feel like when your relationship is strong, even in dating, if y'all have something that's strong, that you're committed to, or you really care about this person, then you really care about their emotions, and that comes with safety. That's what feeling safe feel like. Like we're here together, and I don't have to worry. And the second those feelings come up or something's going on, I don't have that to do. But that comes with mature conversations with somebody, right? So when you're having mature conversations and you're dating, or you decide whatever you're going to do, because y'all do know as women, we could be seeing somebody, and then after a while, we just assume we date whatever, and they never even ask us. You know, there's a lot of things that go to this.
Assumptions.
But once, and I always say, we just doing this till we don't, until somebody asks the other person. Like
You
we
gotta
decide,
have that
you
conversation.
have to have the adult conversation, right?
Yes.
And then once you do that, you have to feel secure and safe and be, this is what it is. And as an adult, when it's not anymore, then you have to be
An adult.
and let's have a
That's
conversation to move this along.
what we doing.
But people,
What are we doing?
People just don't do that.
It's communication. We don't
It is
communicate
a
like
lot
we
of
should.
communication.
Well, that's why I think friendships, to build a friendship first is the foundation.
Yes.
And I build friendships with everyone that I've dated to where I don't have like real bad breakups. They're real amicable. And I'm like, yeah, this ain't working out for me. I release you out of love. And
I can see her.
we just, and so that's when they're, well, you have abandonment issues because of your past. And I'm like, oh, friend, you throwing up, what's going on? Like, don't do that. And it's not that I have abandonment issues. I'm just not going to keep putting up with your shit at the end of the day. And I release you out of love. And I'm still cool with a lot of my exes. We still have conversations because I just don't have bad breakups. I really communicate as an adult. But I like what you said. What did you say? We're doing this until we're not.
Until we're not. Yeah, I heard
I'm
you
about
say
to
that
start
before.
running that. I'm about to use the shit out of it.
Put that on
Because
the
at the
shirt.
end of the day, that's right. That's what it is. And if I feel like we're not meshing and this ain't going anywhere, hey, let's have a conversation. And I have adult conversation, and they're uncomfortable a lot of times. They just sitting there tapping, can't believe this, you doing me like this. And hey, just,
I mean, me and Anthony have gone through phases where we didn't talk. I mean, he worked at night, I worked during the day, and it would just be
ships passing in the night.
just right, and just be like you said. Then you got to be an adult. Say, okay,
What's
this
going
some
on
bullshit.
now? What we doing?
Right, like what?
Let's talk.
So who's usually
What?
the bigger person, you or him? Who says?
Who's the bigger person?
You mean like who gonna apologize first?
I feel like I'm the one that always has to back down because I'm like, "Rah!" And Anthony will sit there like
Real calm, and then you feel crazy, like, dang, he calm. Dang,
because he's not gonna.
Dang.
And it used to be a place where I yelled a lot. And then I stopped and looked, and I was like, he don't hear me. Okay. Okay.
I can't
So
hear
then I
when you
stopped.
yell.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then I stopped. And even my son had a situation where he upset me. And I said nothing. And for days, my son was like, I'm gonna need you to yell at me, cuss me out, do something, because something ain't right. Something, I don't like this. I don't like this. You not saying that. That's like danger right there.
Right.
And I got to a point now where I'll say, you know, the warning is okay. You start running when I say, all right now. Because I'm not. And that drives them crazy. And he's like, Cheryl, say something to me. What? What would you like me to say?
Oh, they hate that.
I ain't got nothing to say.
We in trouble then.
I ain't got nothing to say.
I have a question. Now that we're talking, my wheels are spinning, Cheryl. Now my wheels are spinning. So, you know, you'll hear therapists or people talk about, well, everybody, the ultimate goal is to get married, right? So why are you with somebody? Why are you doing that? If y'all don't plan on getting married, you see that a lot on TikTok and Instagram and all of that stuff. But first of all, everybody is not looking to get married. But the question is, when you're in this dating realm, isn't that something that you think that should be discussed? If that's what your ultimate goal is, it's not wasting time, right?
Yeah,
so like, if that's like, I know you want your girl saying deaf partner is the key.
buddy.
But you're not, being that you want your deaf buddy, that's a conversation that you're having
up front with people.
Okay. I was just curious about that.
And my current one was like, oh, I don't never want to get married. And I'm like, so okay, we basically gonna do this till it's done.
Till you're not.
Till I'm not. And
But there's no surprises.
Quiet.
Then.
Look, I already told you, don't sit over here. You're gonna be single. Don't come
But
over.
yes,
I have those conversations.
Yeah.
I let them know I'm dating with a purpose, and this is my intention. What are yours? Oh, well, I ain't. Oh, okay.
But you're still dating.
Yeah,
Don't come on this side of the couch with me.
Well, no, it's companionship for me, and I guess for both of us currently, we're companions to each other. We both know what we want, and we just
gonna do it until it's done.
Yeah, honestly, and so that conversation, and it's like, I think okay, I want. All right, man, it's been cool, and and we'll just go about our way. We'll still be friends, of course, but no, we'll just go.
But do you feel like because someone is in that space, what you're looking for can't come into that space because it's already occupied?
No, I walk around every day. I'm one hello away.
Taking applications.
One hello away.
She said
one
hello away.
Somebody speak to me, but people don't. And that's actually how he got in. Men don't approach me. They just don't. They just stare and stare and stare. And the fact that you like, hey, can I talk? I was like, oh shit. And that's also, I respect you as a man because men do not. It's like they're scared of me or something. Yeah, and I was like, man, you're a whole man out here. And I appreciated that about him. And our friendship just kind of grew into something. We were friends, and we're real good friends. And he's like, you're like my best friend, you're my best friend. And so we're really, really good friends. So.
You're so animated.
I know, you're my friend.
I love
it.
I love it.
I like
so
that.
there's no secret sauce.
There's
it's
no
just
secret.
day by day.
It is day by day. It is year by year. It is just building stuff together.
Yeah.
Not material stuff, but just, it's just.
And you look
he's
up
my
and it's
one.
39 years later.
39. It'll be 40 in August.
Look at that.
And you sit there and be like, whoa.
What in the world?
That's a lot.
But that's a flex too, though.
It is.
To be
It
married to
is.
somebody
It
like
is.
that's the biggest flex, that you have a relationship that just lasted through time and time, ups and downs. Like a lot of people can't say that.
Yes.
Yeah.
They can't say that.
Well, that's
And
why
that is
we
so
had to
dope.
have somebody else come on the couch because can't none of us say that.
Yeah,
We
It's
can't
a
say
ride.
that.
It's definitely a ride.
for sure.
And I think what I respect for him is that I allow him to be him.
Yes, that's so important.
So, right. Like,
But we got to
it's
work
not-
on Cheryl.
We got to work on
Yeah, make sure
I'm actually excited. I'm now getting excited about opening myself up to things like, because people invite me to things that before I wouldn't go. No, I'm not going to bother her stuff. But now I'm going out there, just to see what Cheryl enjoyed, not to throw myself out to
Right.
anybody else.
Not trying to find
really
somebody.
happy with what I got.
So you'll come to the club with us?
I will come to the club with you. I have a good time.
Anthony
If you
trusts
see-
not to. I mean, he knows you have a good set of friends
Yeah,
with us.
yeah.
So
Yes.
We
And I
just
think
really
you're
gonna have a good
right.
time.
Right.
Right. Yeah. And
Right.
dance.
Like it is weird for me when we moved to the South from Jersey. Like my friends knew that they were welcome to my house. Like, you're just welcome to my house. If I didn't get home yet, whatever. Anthony's there, going in the house, eat your food, whatever. When we moved here, and people were like, "Oh, you're not home? Okay, I'm just gonna sit in the car and wait till you get here." What?
It's a hospitable,
respect.
Southern
Respect.
respect,
Yeah. The
hospitable
woman
thing
in the house,
down
my
here.
home.
Right,
Yeah,
but
ain't nobody
that
doing
was weird to us because now who don't you trust, you or him? Because I don't know.
Trust
I
is
just
respect.
think it's
But
a
just
respect
respect.
thing.
And
I was
just
raised
felt
like that.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. Go in the house. Like, what are you talking
Nobody
about?
be in my house if I'm not there.
See, that's just, if my because it's always a family. So it's never just him in the house.
Yeah,
It's always
yeah.
somebody. So go in, make yourself comfortable. I'll call you and be like, hey, so-and-so sitting in the driveway, and y'all know Anthony. He will be like, hey, girl, get out the car. Just come out in the house. And people be like, oh, okay. And then they'll call back like, I'm in the house. Oh, okay. This is fine. I'll be there in a minute. Just hold on. I'll be there in a minute. Don't take your coat off if you feel that way. That was weird for us because we are such a enveloping family. Like everybody's like, oh, come on in, take off your shoes, relax.
Yeah.
Kind of atmosphere. And to not meet people that aren't like that is weird to me. And that's my discernment. It's like, okay, I'm not kicking it with you.
Oh man,
But with you all, no. But there are certain people that I absolutely do.
sound
You
like
have my
that.
address.
I am not.
You're not getting my address, period. So that's the part of me that's now opening myself up to saying, hey, it's okay for you to go out and do X, Y, Z. It's okay for you to tell Anthony, hey, I need the car today because I'm going to X, Y, and Z. And I think he is happy now.
She's
that
doing stuff.
I'm not
Yes, I
sitting
can
in the
see
house.
when you coming home?
I can see that.
You got to put 5:30 while you're not home. It's 5:45. I think he's happier. Like y'all was getting dressed, and I was sitting at the table. He was like, "Okay, I'm getting ready to go get this car fixed. I'm gonna be downtown." He was like, "You good? I'm good. Okay, goodbye." Because he's like, "She's out the house.
Well, shit, we gotta get the house
She's
good.
out the house." So I go out the house.
You out the house. You outside.
I'm outside.
She outside, baby.
I'm outside, and I love it.
Okay.
A lot of my habits, unfortunately, are things that I can only do myself.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like crocheting or making my rugs and stuff. Those are things that it's not a group effort. So I have to purposely say, I'm not doing that today. I'm putting that down and I'm going to go out. So if he'll call me, he'll be like, you went to the mall. What? By yourself? Yes, I went to the mall by myself. I didn't like it, but I went to the mall by myself. And it's funny to them because my entire family feels the same way. Like, she not in the house? Where's she at? What? Yo,
And then they call
you
you 500
Call me
times.
500 times. Even my grandson now calls me. I'm just calling to see what you're doing.
Girl, I was scared them girls to death about staying home that much. They be dragging me to the mental institution.
But, and then again, another part of that is I'm my mother's caretaker now. So
That
I have
no,
to
that's
plan.
That's a whole nother
Yeah.
conversation
Yeah.
about
I have
taking
to
care of your
plan
aging
when,
parents.
Right.
Yeah.
I got to make sure somebody's covering me
Yeah.
when I'm running out. So just like you, when you call, and I said, give me them dates because I got to write it on the family calendar so y'all know none of y'all can go away this week because I'm out. And before I would have been like, no, I can't go. I got to take care of my mom. And I feel like I missed out on a lot doing that. Not thinking somebody else can do
do
it.
it for me.
Right,
Yeah.
that they can help. Okay, if you don't do it the way I did it, I come home, she's still alive.
Right.
We good. Or they'll call me on FaceTime and be like, your mother's not cooperating today. I'm going to need you to talk to her. So we go on FaceTime. And the first thing she says is, when you're coming home? Soon. I'm not giving you a date because then you'll be calling me, oh, it's that date, you're not home. So I'll be like, you'll be all right. Everything's fine. you're not connected to no IV poles and nothing like that. You still up and walking around. And they'll be like, she ain't taking her medicine. Oh well. She don't want to do right. It'll wait till I get home. So that's a new thing for me, to let that go. To let that go and not think, oh my gosh, she's gonna die while I'm gone.
Yeah, put yourself first.
So you have to come to our classes. Are we doing what?
We're
Belly
going
dancing?
to
What
do
else?
a belly dancing. We have a sexologist that is coming on in a couple of episodes that we have scheduled to come on and join us, who's going to, not to say that we ain't sexy, but to get that inner sexy back, if that makes sense. Because we've been mommy and mommy and wifey and everything else for so long. I want that little sex kitten back.
To find yourself, to say, I'm still relevant.
Yes.
That I'm still.
That's the whole purpose of Timeless and Unfiltered. From every aspect, from motherhood, from your being married, from being single, just for being over 50, just for being over 40, that we're still relevant.
disposable.
Right.
Yeah.
We're not disposable.
I
We
have
are
a
still
third eye in
relevant.
my forehead.
Right.
You know,
Right.
and I still need to, in that Kelly Rowland line, I keep myself up. But now I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for me. So, yep.
All right. Well, I can't wait to see how you evolve and this new Cheryl. Not that we just don't love Cheryl, but if Cheryl gonna be more than what she already is, she's gonna be a hot mess. And I can't wait to see. I live for all of it. Right. Don't come on this side of the couch with me, but I'm gonna live for all of it. But thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
We love a good love story.
Thank you.
I'm glad you made it. Well, you guys can't see, but we got our EP Mo over there. Thanks, Mo.
Thanks, Mo. You holding
all
us
the work in
down,
the
man.
background. And this is another episode of Timeless and Unfiltered, and I'm Legra.
I'm Stephanie.
I'm Sharice.
And I'm Ivania.
And we're going to keep on spilling the tea on midlife. One laugh at a time. Thank you, guys. We'll
like,
see you
follow,
next
and
week.
subscribe.
Yes, like, follow, and subscribe.
Right now.